Punch the sky, Spaceman Joe. Yeah. Tier 1, crazy head. Okay, let's go.
The image or something.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yes.
Is it?
Ooh, well, we'll talk about that maybe next week. But for this week's news on Werewolf Radar's Paranormal News, we are talking about the mystery of the 140,000-year-old Baltic Sea Anomaly.
Oh, wow. What an anomaly.
It's quite the anomaly. You know nothing about it?
You know, I think I've heard about it, but refresh me.
We're going to go into it.
I'm not going to shut you down.
We are going to go into it. My name is Roger, by the way, and I'm joined by Jordan.
Sup, fuckers?
And, well, now we have to restart the episode because
Why?
you're cursed again, and
What?
we're trying to
do
go
swears.
clean.
That's what's cool about me. I'm like the Bart Simpson of podcasting. I do swears, damn it.
So, the anomaly... Oh, also, if you like what we do here, 5-star review wherever you can. But now let's get to the news.
If you don't like what we do, why don't you go suck an egg? Yeah, that's right. I'm confrontational.
You're getting
today.
there. I'm beginning to like it. You're winning me over.
Spiced up. Yeah, get in there. Spice it up, Jack.
So if you don't know what's up, the inside the Baltic Sea or under the Baltic Sea, I don't know how.
The waves.
Underneath the waves, fellow matey. There is a mystery of a geological
Thingy.
anomaly that is over 100,000 years old. I'm trying to
Yeah, I know this fucker, right?
It's the shape.
Yeah. Look at this thing.
Please don't mind my Final Fantasy 14 ads. New expansion coming out this June.
Oh, really? What do they got? New jobs? What are we talking?
New jobs, new cakes
hats.
you can make.
Fucking in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
It's
Whatever.
decent.
We'll talk about
that's next week's news, okay? When we do our video game, Werewolf Radar's paranormal video game reviews.
Yes.
They are doing a yokai event right now. So this is the anomaly, Jordan. What do you think?
I think it looks like
this showed up on sonar.
It looks like the aluminum falcon.
Yes, the aluminum falcon. I had to think about that one to repeat it.
I know it's Millennium Falcon, but I think it's funny to say aluminum falcon.
It is a.
That's where
it's just like the aluminum falcon. It has a UFO.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it does. It looks.
It has a UFO, traditional UFO shape. It's true flying saucer type look. It's very angular, which in theory isn't supposed to happen in nature so frequently. You know, like straight lines, perpendicular lines, very sharp angles.
Though it does happen with certain sediments, rhodochrosite, corundum, basalt.
So that's what popped on everyone's radar sometime in 2011, I do believe. Let me get back to the article and past all the ads that the mirror.co.uk is throwing at me. By the way, this is from the Mirror, and it's written by Cecilia Adamu. So this Baltic Sea Anomaly.
I was wrong about corundum.
Oh, what is it?
It's a mineral, but it's not particularly cubic or geometric like those other ones that I
Fair,
said.
but you know what really is? Quartz.
Quartz. That's
quartz
true.
Is pretty cool.
That's true.
And angular.
Cool.
Maybe this is quartz. We're going to find out. So this sea anomaly is 140,000 years old and is thought by some to be formed out of straight and angular pieces of metal, as we were discovered by divers who were originally searching for a shipwreck. This is in the Baltic Sea, which throughout history has had some shipwrecks.
Shipwreck there, shipwreck everywhere.
Shipwrecks everywhere.
Out on the sidewalk this morning.
But you do live in Redacted, so there is a lot of ships going by.
This is the truth.
The object has puzzled viewers for years as no one is quite sure what it is or how it got there. Swedish explorers Peter Lindberg and Dennis Osberg were in the North Baltic Sea as part of the Ocean X team in June 2011 looking for treasure when their sonar radars detected a 70-foot-long Millennium Falcon looking piece in the canyon of an underwater mountain in the Gulf of Bothnia.
Do they actually say that?
They
Millennium
do.
Falcon?
That is,
Oh.
they didn't. They should have used aluminum Falcon, but they're not in on the joke. This cool
Yeah.
joke that only us and Pingo share.
Only us and every dad everywhere.
So Osberg told the TV4 in Sweden at the time, "We were really surprised and puzzled. We were thinking what it is that we have found here. This is not a wreck, but at the same time, we thought for sure there was a natural explanation. We wanted to look into it some more and decided to keep things totally quiet. We contacted geologists, marine biologists, and when they said they have never seen anything like this, of course, more thoughts were triggered. Could it be really something awesome that we found here? Could it be?" Adding to this mystery, explorers explain that there appears to be a long star-like formations leading to a dark hole and another unknown object 200 meters away.
That's good stuff.
I unfortunately, from the article, don't have images of this dark hole, but I do have an image I want to share of you that's pretty cool of the aluminum Falcon.
Hey, hit me with it. I'm ready.
There it is. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
All right, let's go back to the article there. The enigmatic nature of the discovery prompted wide speculation, with some guessing it could be the remains of a lost underwater city of Atlantis. They wrote Atlanta.
Nice. That's fun. That's a future.
That's not what they're referencing, but me and you get it.
Yep. The Coca-Cola bottling plant.
A rogue member of an alien UFO fleet that crashed on the seabed, or possibly this could be some kind of anti-submarine device left over from the World War.
There we go.
Despite its resemblance to a large rock, some scientists have said it's not made of natural metals or materials and is in fact constructed of metal. Even more mysteriously, electrical and satellite equipment reportedly cuts out when in close proximity to this object. According to Ocean X diver Stefan Hagerborn. Hagerborn? Truly forgot how the Scandinavian G works. Let us know in the comments.
Hagerbjorn.
Hagerborn.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Let us know if we insulted you in the comments below.
Nobody ever does. They're too friendly.
Nah, they're getting there, man. We got some. First of all, thank you for coming in the videos. All of you are enjoying the videos.
Thank you for coming on the videos.
Thank you. And also for those of you who hate the videos, Hagerburn.
We got haters out there? That means we made it. Hell yeah.
He said, anything electrical out there and the satellite phone as well stopped working when we were above the object.
That's just like in the movies.
Just like, literally just like in the movies.
Yeah.
Then, when we got about 200 meters away, it turned on again.
Electrical interference? Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe it's haunted down there.
This object is 300 feet below the surface. The Ocean X team has continued to explore the object for years after its discovery, including returning to the scene to produce a documentary in 2016 and taking samples from the site with the intention to find out the truth behind it.
So, here's the thing.
Yes.
300 feet. Is that very deep? How deep do scuba divers go?
They can go pretty far deep.
130 feet seems to be the safety limit.
Yeah, but no, there's deep sea divers. That's like for you and I if we got into diving.
But 300 feet.
It's the bottom of a sea.
But it's like right there, right? Couldn't they just go down there? Couldn't they get a submarine?
Yes.
Go fucking look at it.
But now we're talking into higher pressures. It's just costly. We're talking about capitalism, okay?
Yeah, but we're also talking about potential UFO structures on the planet Earth. You know, let's
I do, and I'm on your side.
Let's pitch in.
Don't think that I am not. I'm on your side. Let's pitch in. I got $150.
Yeah, I'll throw that shit down.
Here is
fucking GoFundMe going.
Here is a poorly drawn example of how deep 300 feet is.
Oh, that's where the turtle is.
That's where the turtles live.
I
Yes.
see.
I don't know what
Interesting.
X equals, but we'll get to it. If anyone knows the solution to what's
X
going
equals a
on here.
mysterious dark blob, apparently.
But 300 feet is typically where your sea turtles hang out, which is
Turks.
you're getting to your darker ocean. You can still see the surface a little bit, but it is dark.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to scroll past some tabs. Back
I
to the
understand.
news article. Volker Bruckert, a Stockholm University geologist, reportedly studied some of the samples that the team did collect and said, "What has been generously ignored by the Ocean X team is that most of the samples they have brought up from the bottom are granites and
Mm,
gneisses and sandstones."
okay, okay. Still, I get down there, ROV down there, take some pictures, just show us what's down there. I think a lot of people, now here's the problem. People are
Yes.
now making money off of this thing. People are making funny money off of the Baltic Sea Anomaly. They're
Sure.
making videos, they're making YouTubes.
They're making quite a bit of money. One day we will too. Please
So
subscribe to our
going down
YouTube.
there, people wonder why people hoax things, and then it's like, this is why, because you're getting, lots of money out of people clicking.
And in this
Uh,
case, and there's people who, also hoax things because they enjoy the art of production and entertainment,
yeah,
and they do think it's entertainment. This
but
goes more so into what you're saying, Jordan, to where it is
mhm.
very much like you're trying to get money.
Yeah, but it also is truly a strange thing. It's an
Here
anomaly.
is
So like,
another photo of that. This
interesting.
is a more LiDAR
Yes.
read of it.
Yes. That looks just like rocks.
Yes, which brings us to the conclusion of this. So this has been going on in debate for a
Uh-huh.
good number of years, and there
Yeah.
still is no hard evidence because we're not going down there digging it up, as you said. Let's
Right.
send some divers down there and let's make sure.
Yeah, what are they doing? They're up here on land. They can't
But
do any of their diving up here. Get them down there.
due to more recent looks at this this formation, sorry, words escaped me.
I understand.
It does seem to be that this is not so much a UFO, and unfortunately, it is not an aluminum Falcon, but it seems to be a very, very example of glacier formation from the Ice Age.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's not like UFO interesting, but
But this does seem to be something that has happened from the last great ice age 100,000 years ago, was probably amplified by the last half
yeah.
ice age 10,000 years ago, and then of course the minor one that happened in the medieval era, and what we are seeing there.
Mhm.
And is truly a good example of let's send people down there regardless. What do we have to lose?
Get an ROV.
ROV down there. Let's send some dudes in a submarine.
Boy, did you see the new Boston Dynamics robot? I feel like we need to touch on that in the news.
We'll touch on that one in the news because right now all that I have on my feed is how drag is inherently sexual, and then it's the drag video of the two drag performers reenacting the Boston Dynamics dog for their drag performance.
That's funny.
And I forgot what song they're doing it to, but it's glorious.
Well, it's got to be Mr. Roboto.
I hope so. We'll leave that for next week's news.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for joining us for Werewolf Radar's Paranormal News. If you like what we do here, keep listening, share it with your friends. Give us a 5-star review if you can. That's really the best and easiest way to support us. It gets our name out there, lets other people know we're a podcast worth listening to, and lets algorithm suggest us to other people.
Stars is free.
Yo,
Stars is
if
free.
you like
y'all.
video games and D&D, check out our Twitch, twitch.tv/werewolf_radar. And if you possibly could, think about giving us a small financial donation where with a small bit of US dollars, we will provide you with paranormal merch. and we will use that money to take over the world. I mean,
Yes.
be a better podcast. Get
Well, but
microphones,
also
enjoy
take over the
video
world.
games, take over the world a little bit, erase our enemies from the list
A
we
little
built. I
bit,
mean, don't worry about it.
A little bit. Sure, there are some people who will feel our wrath, but there's also a lot of people who will feel our grace.
And if you would like to become a Dark Council member and receive some of our awesome paranormal grace,
And survive the
talking-
culling. I mean,
we're talking paranormal merch with art designed by Jordan, grave nuggets, curated and cooked Nate, fiction from me when I have time to write now that 420 is over and my industry finally has time to fucking rest. It's all possible with a small financial donation at patreon.com/werewolf radar.
hell yeah.
And now let's just end the
Just
episode. Just end it all, you know? Put our heads in the oven. I'm joking, okay, everyone? I was thinking about Sylvia Plath.
Oh, if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked ahead.
Nice. We're on fire for this main episode. I like it.
Slaying it.
All right, on the count of 3, our super duper secret sign-off line, created by a Dark Council member, one Dylan Gutierrez. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, suspect the void, space persons, whomever.
Aftermath. But if the porn stars leeching your energy, you know that they do that through that fucking clitoris. Yeah, and all conspiracies are true. Imagine that. If it's cruel, then you understand.